For most of his life, Ethan Miller was invisible. Not in a dramatic way where people pushed him aside, but in that quiet, painful way where they look right through you. He was the man who showed up on time, did his job, and went home. No promotions, no praise, no real complaints. He was just there. At 46, Ethan worked the night shift at a small warehouse. He'd stack boxes, check inventory, and clock out before sunrise. He came home to a silent house. His wife had left years earlier, tired of waiting for him to figure things out. His son, living in another state, called once every few months, always in a rush. Every morning, Ethan sat at his small kitchen table, drinking coffee that had gone cold while he stared at nothing. The mirror showed a man with tired eyes and slumped shoulders. A man who once had dreams but learned to lower his expectations until they barely existed. People say life changes in a single moment. For Ethan, it wasn't a big event. It was just a sentence. One rainy Tuesday, waiting for the bus, he overheard two younger coworkers. "Man, I can't imagine being stuck here at his age," one said quietly. "Yeah," the other replied. "That's what happens when you never start." They didn't know he could hear them. Or maybe they didn't care. The words hit him harder than any insult. When you never start. That sentence replayed over and over in his mind. He couldn't sleep. He thought about all the times he planned to do something, learn a new skill, change jobs, get in shape, but always decided to wait. Wait for more time, more money, more confidence. A better moment that never came. As dawn broke, something felt different. It wasn't hope, it was clarity. If he kept going like this, nothing would ever change. That was the day he decided to start. Not tomorrow. Not next month. That day. He didn't make a grand announcement. He just opened his old dusty laptop and typed a simple sentence. "I'm starting now." Ethan had always been good with his hands. He decided to learn a technical skill. Every day after work, no matter how tired, he spent 1 hour learning. Sometimes it was torture. His eyes burned, his brain felt slow, and he wanted to quit. But he made a rule: no 0 days. Even if he only learned one small thing, it counted. Weeks turned into months. While others slept, Ethan studied. While coworkers complained, he quietly built something they couldn't see yet. There was no sudden success, just slow, steady effort. On nights he failed, when nothing made sense, he remembered the bus stop. The rain, the sentence. That's what happens when you never start. A year later, Ethan applied for a new position. He expected rejection. Instead, he got an interview, then another. The offer email felt unreal. The pay was better, the hours were humane. More than that, someone saw value in him. On his last night at the warehouse, he stacked boxes one final time. Same place, same walls, but he wasn't the same man. A coworker joked, "So what, you think you're better than us now?" Ethan smiled. "No," he said. "I just finally started." Years later, Ethan stood in a new kitchen, sunlight streaming in. His shoulders were straighter, his eyes clearer. He still worked hard, but now with purpose. His son visited more often, and they talked about plans instead of regrets. Sometimes he thought back to that rainy bus stop and realized the hardest part wasn't the learning or the fear of failing. The hardest part was deciding to begin. That single decision to start, even imperfectly, had changed everything. And once he started, he never looked back again. If this story resonated with you, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that inspires.